Okay guys, just picked up a new firearm today. Never thought I'd own a Springfield. Not for any real bad reason other than I don't like how top heavy they look and feel. I have friends that have them and shot them, shoot well. I shoot well with them, but I just don't like how they look so bulky on top. But this Hellcat grabbed my attention. Yeah, the sights on it, there's a lot of reviews, so I'm not gonna go over all details and stuff. So, but yeah, with the 12 rounds in the magazine, which is awesome. 13 rounds, sorry, 13 rounds, and the 11 round here. So I was thinking 11 plus 1, 12. But 13 round mag. I just ordered 2 mags. Are kind of hard to find in stock. Not terrible, but they're up there in price. But actually found them on a good website for shipped, like 34 bucks for 13 round. So got a couple of them. Maybe a little premature. I have not shot this thing, but I was looking at this and the 365. And the 365, just the SIG 365, just didn't feel all that great to me. Not terrible, but, and I get it, it's a little smaller grip, so maybe that's one of the main reasons why. But the other thing was, in the 365 right here, felt like more pressure on my finger, you know, up against the guard here. I don't know if that's just me, but yeah, it felt that way. So, oh, cat's interested in the new firearm. So the extra texture here, the texture's nice. The trigger I actually liked a little better than the SIG. Boy, that goes back and forth online, I think. Not huge on that trigger type setup with that lever in the middle. Kind of like a Glock, which I am not a fan of myself. But anyway, I really wanted to like the SIG. I really wanted the SIG more than I wanted this one in my head, just because USA, you know, that stuff. There was some controversy, or is controversy over Springfield, and which I read a little bit about, but yeah, to each their own. So yeah, picked this up today. Thought about waiting till spring because of course prices will come down. But local gun shop did good by me, I think, on this, and having it in stock. So if I paid 30 bucks more than I would have by ordering it and having it shipped in for the paperwork, even free shipping, you know what, it's worth it this time. So comes with a little pouch. Like I said, I'm not going to go over a lot of details about this, but main point was to compare this with the Shield, which is my absolute favorite firearm. Shouldn't say that. The 2.0 Compact by Smith is awesome, but as far as carry, I've loved the Shield, hands down. Like many people, hands down. Runs like a top. I've had it since it came out, somewhere around the beginning there. This is the standard. I do have the Talon grips on it, the rubberized ones, which makes it better, a little tackier. So that sitting against my skin is very good. I don't think the 2.0 would be very comfortable in the holster I wear, being a hybrid. But I did get, or I do have, the Performance Center, which is beautiful. Has the porting, which is worthless, I think, probably. Fiber optics are great. It is not the 2.0, so it's still smooth here. The trigger is smoother on that, so I thought about carrying that one, maybe selling this one. I know these are cheap now, but this thing runs great. So I wanted to compare it, or see a comparison with the Hellcat. Now the Hellcat, of course, has more rounds. That's it, and it's a little bit smaller, but I wanted to see them compared. So yeah, you have the Shield. Shield is fine. I carry it with the extended magazine just because it buries in my back better, or more comfortable with the holster I have when I'm sitting. So 8 rounds. Extended here, 13 rounds. And if you look at them, I mean, I put them next to each other and they are pretty close. This is smaller by like a 1/4 inch. I don't know, you know, exactly the difference, but I mean, it's just a little, like a 1/4 inch there difference. So, of course you can swap out sights and all that stuff. I still love the Shield. Still love the Shield. This is just neat coming out. Just something different in my collection, if you would. I'm kind of a Beretta and M&P fan, not anything else in the Smith & Wesson line, but I like the idea of a few extra rounds. The sight on this is great. That's it. I mean, it's kind of an impulse type buy. When I read about it, like, oh, this is pretty nice. Springfield, yeah, it does look top heavy still. Not as bad as I thought, though. I looked at this in the 365 a couple times in 2 local shops. So the one shop just had one on display, not for sale, but for just pre-orders. But it was nice. They kept one in just for display. My buddy and I went and looked. He really likes the SIG. Big thing with him is USA made, of course. Yeah, me too, but you know what? Yeah, I broke down fairly quickly within 2 weeks. Like, yeah, my local little shop had one in, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. So we'll see how she runs, see how fun it is. I want to see how accurate it is for me, and yeah, have some fun with it. So let's see if I can put this down here. Put these next to each other. Oh, that's not going to work very well. But let's see. Here we go. So you put them together like that, and you can see the difference here in height. Sorry, it's on the carpet, but I mean, I'll wiggle it around, then you can see and where that's at. And you bring it around here, and you can see how much longer the Shield is. So not much. Not much. I mean, the dimensions are online. Of course, this has the rail on it. I have no use for that. I had no use to do the optics ready one, especially when I saw that the cheapest you could get was $200 for a sight that goes on here, a red dot. I'm like, yeah, I didn't want to pay the, you know, $5.50 for this, you know. So out the door, but so there's no way I was going to put one of those on. And besides, it kind of goes against the whole purpose of deep conceal, kind of. So yeah, well, I'm going to do a video on all 3 firearms. My buddy will bring his 365 over, and maybe I'll just post that one. But I haven't seen a comparison with the Shield in this online, so time will tell if it's a decent purchase or just a blah purchase. Like, yeah, okay. So not much to it, though. I mean, it's a gun, right? It should fire, should function properly. I'm curious about muzzle flip, but that's obviously fairly controllable with any gun within the same size. Yeah, hope you liked it. No shooting. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of videos online of this new gun, and it is nice with the standard magazine here with the pinky extension, so it basically puts it at the same grip here, which is okay. You lose that little back corner there. I went ahead and ordered the larger magazines for the extras, of course. But that's nice. I don't know if it comes with the flat plate in place in general. Mine did not, and I didn't bother asking them if they swapped it out or if it came like this. I assume it came like this, so I would think they wouldn't go through the trouble of swapping that. So, and this is more comfortable, so it'd feel better in hand, in shop to people. So I do like how the holes are cut out here and tells you the rounds. That's pretty nice. I'm trying to think, the 365 is not that way. Can't remember. I think it only has a couple holes. Yeah, like a big deal. I get it. So just little stuff I pointed out. Oh, the other thing, if I do the other video, I'll point that out. To me, and it's not mentioned in a lot of, or in any video really, is the mag release. This thing's awesome. And I only mean awesome because I'm comparing it to the 365. The SIG. The SIG is a triangular and it's angled in towards the trigger guard. And I mean, I can do it, but it's uncomfortable, or more uncomfortable than this is. This, you know, a lot easier for me to do. So I don't know if any others have noticed that or have problems with that. Or not necessarily a problem, but just like, yeah, it's not the most comfortable thing. Yeah, this sticks out more and it's longer, so I can use the joint, excuse me there, joint of my thumb, which I like because that's where it's at. So, okay. Anyway, yeah, I might do a comparison video with all three of them. You know, kind of a comparison video with all three of them. So, again, Shield, still, yeah, I'd buy this first in a heartbeat. Obviously biased because I've had it for quite a while and the thing runs. I like the trigger. Like I said, I like it better on the performance or the 2.0s, but I have the performance one. Yeah, this is great. And to each own with the stippling. If they could have backed off the 2.0 stippling a little bit more, that'd be better for how I carry. Who knows? Smith & Wesson might come out with a micro pistol like that, a little smaller. The grip being slightly wider. That's the thing I didn't mention. This grip is slightly wider than this grip. I don't have my calipers, but obviously that's how they get more rounds in it. So this is wider, but thinner. Okay, so back to the point. Who knows? Maybe Smith will come out with a micro that holds 10 rounds, you know, at least. And be in this package and call it the Shield X. They can make up some funny name. So Shield something or other. I don't know. Can't say XL or EXT or some crazy thing like that would be cool. But that'd be hard because I already got this, and I have a feeling I'm gonna like this. I have a feeling I'm gonna like this quite a bit for what it is. So yeah. We'll see. Probably be quite a while for this because there's no hints out that I've heard, so we'll wait and see. So again, it's kind of funny holding this for a little while and then going to this, like, wow. It's not a huge difference this way, but you can tell. It's like, oh, that shield's kind of big now. But after playing with the 365 of my buddies for 2 evenings and then going back to this, I'm like, dang, this gun's big. So it is funny perception. So anyway, hopefully no issues with this. I've seen almost absolutely no negative reviews. Thousands of rounds, hundreds of rounds, except one video I came across yesterday where the striker, something in there broke off. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about, so I'll have to watch that video again. I've not seen any other issues with it, so yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. Not much to it. Just a quick comparison and pretty much my opinion on the Shield compared to a Springfield. So yeah, we'll see how well this firearm goes. Looks good so far, and never bought a gun that quick before, really. after reading about it in a magazine and then seeing it, and especially since I was very content with the Smith. So that's it for now. We'll see if I do a video on all 3 firearms later.